Boom! We're on live and direct on the Tru-Mon Show, episode 150, with a brother that I think I known forever. That's how I feel when I talk to you. I think you too, it was the same thing. And we said to each other, we seem to have known each other forever. Like this, there's this vibe, you know, when you meet someone and right away it click and the vibe is there. That's what happened. And today I have with me my brother, Unstoppable Fyah. Jay, how are you?
Wagwan, Dada. Everything good?
Good, great, greatness, rising and shining as always, stronger, wiser, smarter, and we're rising. That's it. That's what we need. We need more love, and we need more love, and that's what I want to talk to you about this afternoon. Your EP that you released last December, and many other subjects also. But yeah. I think we're here, first of all, to celebrate our love for life, because this is what we have. We are both dreamers. That's why we end up together. You know, when you start dreaming and going into action, and, you know, it's not easy. I think you can testify of that. Living your dream is not an easy thing, but it's doable. It's possible. What do you think about that?
Yeah. You have to live your dream, because if I live in my dream, I'm not going to be happy. And music is my dream, you know what I mean? So I'm doing what I love to do, and what I'm inspired to do.
That's what I say. Huh?
I can't do it unless I get inspired. I mean,
yeah, this is what I say all the time. As you start pouring love into what you do, it's gonna flourish at one point. It's inevitable. It's like that's the divine frequency is love. So if you attach to it, if you connect your connection to the source, you're going to be inspired, and you're going to be inspired to do great, because we are, I think, you know, I got no choice but to be great. I want to be great also. I want to become someone one day. That's why I'm here. You too. So, you know, what is the point? But it's something we have to work. We have to learn that life is worth living, and that's something. Unfortunately, we don't all get in touch with all the great frequency and vibrancy and vitality that we can get in one lifetime now.
Yeah, naturally.
So I think it's always constantly, you know, just raising our vibration, and if we can network together to get to that point, it's good. So yeah, I was gonna say about you. I was gonna say you are a hard-working man, and that's true, because I see you work hard all the time, like you say, and also that you live with your music. You know, that's your source of income. So you gotta work hard to make it work. So for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Music is my life. You know what I mean, and I have to do what I have to do. It's all about music and family at the moment, you know what I mean? Nothing else, just music and family, and that's the most important thing to me right now, you know what I mean? So I have to just do what I have to do and spread the good music, you know what I mean?
And often we feel kind of a bit guilty time for wanting more than what others want, because everyone is in comfort, you know? So once you start going after your dream and feeling higher vibration and all that, it's important to sustain them, because you are just like me. But also to focus on the worst enemy is very important. I'm sure you can talk to me about that. It's us. It's you against you. You know, it's not you against the world. What do you think about that?
Remember, you know, only you can stop you, and only you can let it happen for yourself. So that's why I'm saying I'm unstoppable, because someone tried to stop me, it is impossible, because there's no way they can stop me unless I decide to stop.
Exactly.
But it's going to be, you know what I mean?
It's going to be pointless, because even at one point, that's what I find, when you start going after your dream, you become so unstoppable that even yourself cannot stop yourself. You know, do you feel that?
Yeah, because that's what I just said to you a while ago. I said music is my life. You know, it's a part of my life, I should say. It's like that's my dream. So if I'm in a situation where I can't do music, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah.
I mean, and happiness, we all need happiness. Happiness is not something that lasts. Happiness is a moment that, you know what I mean, throughout the 24 hours that you have, you know what I mean, happiness may come and then come and go. It's like a switch. So it's that happy moment when it comes. You know what I mean? So music made me happy. So you have
Yeah,
to
and
embrace
living
it.
in the moment too. You know, living in the moment's a
Naturally.
must. So many of us are detached from the moment. Also, this is what I've been pretty much all my life. I feel more attached. Like it's just about doing our part. Also, doing our part for raising the vibes, and whatever way you do it, if it's in music, if it's whatever on YouTube or anywhere else, if you do good, you do good, and good will follow you. So just do good. Concentrate on the good vibes, on the love, on showing some love. That's the title also of your EP. There's
Yeah, sure.
many songs on it. Let's talk a bit about your music. There's many songs on it. There's like 8 or 9 with the intro, I think.
It's 8 songs with one intro,
Yeah.
with an intro of love.
What's the difference exactly between an album and an EP? I don't see a.
No, an album is a compilation of songs. There are 13 songs that complete an album, but an EP now it's a compilation of 6 or 7 or 9 songs.
Okay, so it's just a bit.
You know what I
It's
mean?
a smaller album, just for people to know, because
Yeah,
often we say,
I would say it's a mini album.
yeah. No, it sounds good too, a mini album. I like that. But because EP, sometimes people wonder what it is. Even me at the beginning, I was wondering, what's that EP? It looks like an album to me. It looks like a compilation of songs. So it's an album, but it's a mini album. It's called Show Some Love, and it's great. The vibe, how I describe it, that's what I told you before. For me, it sounds like a relaxing dancehall reggae vibe. That's how it sounds to me, and I really like it because it's mostly it's a different vibe. You have a different vibe than you're very unique and original. We all are, and that's the important part also, to show that uniqueness that we have and not be a copycat, right?
Yeah, naturally, because as you said, we get inspired by other artists, but not because we get inspired by them, we want to be like them. I don't want to be like no guy. I want to be myself. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you do a good job at
give
that.
thanks to all of
Yeah.
the great people who inspire me, the great Bob Marley, the great Sizzla Kalonji, and a lot more great artists, even a young artist that is unknown to the world. I get inspired by seeing me, so it's just a great joy.
Yeah. Well, now also there's the journey from Jamaica to UK. How did everything came to life like this, to reality? Like, how did you? What's it? Tell me a little bit. I don't want to go into a big story about your whole life, but just how did you make it to UK? Then, because that's where you are today, talking to me.
Well, it's like I came here in 2011 the first time to do a show and show here. With I came here with Zamunda. Yeah, with Zamunda I came here with, and I did a show. And when I did that show, I met a empress after. You know what I mean? Not
Oh,
the
okay.
same night, but in the same week when I was here, I met her, and you know what I mean. The rest is history.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
rest
yeah.
is history. So everything
Okay.
was ordained to happen. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't even know how things happen, but it happened because it's not what the plan that we have for ourselves, but it's a plan that the Most High God have for us, our life. So the plan that so I do give thanks, you know what I mean, for the direction that he's taking me in, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think there's people that's gonna come into your life at one point, and they're sent for a reason. The same for me. I
Yeah.
met my
A lot of
wife.
people come.
Yeah, met my
Yeah,
wife
people
at
come to
a.
listen.
Huh?
Now, as I said, people come in your life for many reasons. Some people come to teach you a lesson. Some people come to stay. Some come to go. You know what I mean? But we give thanks for the lesson. We give thanks for the blessing. We give thanks for every moment.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Give thanks for life. That's the reason why we're here also. So yeah, so to go back now to, I wanted to know, how did you made it to UK? Probably some viewers would like to know also. That's always the interesting part, a guy from Jamaica making it to UK. It's always not because there's no possibility in Jamaica. It's not what I mean. There's lots of possibilities, and it's not really about where you come from, but it's how far you have come, and you have come very.
I just said it. I said I came here in 2011 and I did a show, and after the show I met press, and the rest is history.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Just quick and fast. You know what I mean? The rest is history.
That's it.
So that's how I'm here now, and have my family and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But you know.
Yeah, you have children also, eh?
Naturally, yeah.
Good, great.
Yeah.
That children can teach us so much. I mean, that's what I find. They're such great teachers, and especially to teach us to be in the moment, because sometimes we're a bit detached from the moment. So children's come realign ourselves, sometimes realign us in the moment, and it's good. Yeah, so Show Some Love, that's the song, that's the first song after the intro. And what I like about your EP also, your mini album, is the intro. You have all kinds of children telling us what is love for them. And I found that
very interested, yeah.
Yeah, I found that very interesting, and I was listening to each and every one of them. Where did you do that? How did you do this? Did you just went to the school of your children and asked?
No, I got that clippings of the kids telling their definition of love from a friend. You know, I don't know where you get it, but we was having a conversation, and I was telling him that my EP, the name of it is Show Some Love, and I want to come up with an intro. You know what I mean? And he said he have the perfect thing for me, so you know, hear it, and I said yeah. You know, so that's how that intro come about.
Oh, it's a great intro. I love it. And the first song after is Show Some Love. And that one, you say it, work, sweat, achieve your dream. Keep it clean because the kids are listening also. And I like when you say that. Always set a good example because you never know who's watching. You never know.
And yeah, because you know, that's the most important thing whenever you record a song, you can record it that the whole world can listen to it. You don't want it to be headed because, you know, you want the kids to hear it as well. You know what I mean?
That's it. We want to inspire the younger generation. They have pretty much, most of them lost their way into, I don't know, the society has lost its mind pretty much. So it's important that if we have the strength, I feel that I don't believe, I feel like if we have the strength that we have to inspire, especially the younger generation to do great, to do great, you don't have to be great to start something. I started this from scratch. You started from scratch, and you become great as you go on.
You have to start to be great. You don't have to be great to start. So that's I mean, practice become perfect. That's what it's all about.
That's it. Practice on your stuff, and you're gonna get there if you put your mind to it and avoid distraction.
You know? The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yeah, and that's it. Where how did the recording of that EP happen? Did you do everything in UK, or you had to?
No, I did a couple track on it in the UK, but most of them record in Jamaica.
Record in Jamaica. So, do you go back to Jamaica often to perform there also, or?
Yeah, I'm back and forth.
Oh, that's great. You keep the vibe alive. But I find there's more. The promotion of reggae music is more outside of Jamaica. Like I feel like people in the world love, like especially in Europe, love reggae music a lot.
Yeah, because Jamaica is like the college, or I should say the university, and after you leave university, you want to go out there and look a job in it. So the bigger world is like you're getting a job, you're getting employed now. You know what I mean?
You do your class in Jamaica, and then you go.
Yes.
Yeah, because you.
And just take the bigger world.
I'm sure it wasn't always easy for you, even in Jamaica. Like it's not easy for anybody to start stepping out the herd mentality and live your dream. So I'm sure but you start somewhere. That's what I said, and it's that's it, and it brought you to where you are today. So. The other song that I would like to tell me more about is "Love Me Now." I love the rhythm of that song. Great song, great message. What was the inspiration behind it? What did you write all the lyrics of the?
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I get inspired from the most I from with all of my songs, you know.
Ah, okay. So you write everything. Perfect. So how
Yeah.
was the process, the inspiration for that one? What happened? Is it an event behind it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
do
a
you, do you,
spiritual, it's a spiritual movement because it's like I was doing that when I got that rhythm. I got that rhythm from a producer in the UK. Glenn Defan Records, Smooth Face. I got that rhythm from him. And when I got that rhythm, I was singing. It was a girl song. I was singing first, and then I stopped for a minute, and then I go back and turn on the rhythm, and they're listening to it, and then the meditation that just come to me right away. Ooh, nobody wait till me dead and gone. Tell me no. Nobody wait till me dead and gone. I'm dead now. So
respect me now?
naturally, because it's like you're telling your loved ones, your friends, your family around you, or people who you come across, you know what I mean, to just love you, respect you now. Don't wait till you pass and gone before they start appreciate, you know what I mean, appreciate love you or appreciate you, I should say, you know what I mean. So it's all about respect your brother now, man. Love your brother now, love your sister. So it's all about that, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I prefer appreciate love. It's better than appreciate hate.
Yeah, yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
But we want to keep it international. Not everyone overstand.
exact. There's that thing also. We're so lost in words sometimes because words have meaning. Words have definitions, but also words have meaning, and that's in the etymology dictionary. Something I never knew about. They don't teach us that in school, so it's very important that also we do our own. Research, education on what's going on
Yeah,
in the world, that to learn to play the game. Very important.
yeah.
Uh,
Words is
uh, huh?
words is power. You know what I mean? Remember everything starts with the word, and in the beginning was the only thing we had in the beginning was just the word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's it. But also, that's it. It's not to let ourselves also too much absorb or self-absorb in the words and stuff like that, and start putting divisions because people are not don't have the same awareness as us with regarding the words. So it's just, I think, common sense that we don't put more division than there is. The other song I really like, it's "Pray for Them." Pray for them. And like, do you have is always like, okay, you don't. How long does it take you to write a song once you hear the rhythm? Do you go back often to correct some part of it, some words, some?
no. It all depends on the rhythm, cause sometimes you get some rhythm and it corresponds with you, and another time you get some rhythm, it may take you. It can take me days, you know what I mean, and it can take me hours, and it can take me, you know what I mean, it can take me an hour. So it all depends on the rhythm that, you know what I mean, or the rhythm corresponded me. You know, 'cause as you put in the rhythm, sometime right away you just get inspired. You just the rhythm just tell you what to say, and then
Yeah.
all the words are flowing. And the other time you get a rhythm, you have to listen to it for sometime for a week. So,
Before
cause
something come up.
before, yeah, with me, because um reason is because I choose the topic that I sing about. I'm not just gonna sing about anything and everything. I choose the topic. Sometimes it take a while to compose a song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you go and you say, okay, this one I'm gonna focus on love. This one I'm gonna focus on whatever Babylon or any other subject that you want to talk about. The Almighty. That's the next one I like. But pray for them first. That's it. Is there a special, again, an event behind it or
Yeah.
just?
Cause I was having a conversation with a brethren, and he was telling me that he don't believe in God. He don't believe that there is a God, and you know what I mean. He believe in the universe. He doesn't believe that there is an higher power. So the only thing I could say is just I have to pray for him. So I got the rhythm in the same week, and when I get that rhythm, I start thinking about the conversation that we have previously, and that's how that song come about. You know what I mean? The rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah,
No, I like, but the idea of God, for me, the idea of God is more, I don't know, we all have our vision of what is God. Me, I think there's a creator somewhere where we didn't appear.
Most definitely. Most definitely, you know what I mean?
That's it. Where
it have to be someone behind all these beautiful things.
It's a paradise. It's a paradise. Let's call it for what it is, paradise, but we have turned it into hell.
It has to be, you know what I mean? So, and the same for Almighty, the Almighty song, that's the next song.
Yeah.
That song come about now. I was going through a vibe as well with someone who's not really close, but someone that I associate with, and they try to violate me. You know what I mean? So, because I choose not to violate them back.
Okay.
Like just with music. So that's how that song come about.
That's what Teacher D says, beat Babylon with music. That's what we must do. And the evil, the evil people, and you know, the evil is the people that's evil. It's not there's not a Satan up on the cloud. It's the people. We have evil ways, so that's what we have to readjust our ways, change our ways, and I think we should be in business for sure. The other one I really like too, I like also when you start your song and you say Fyah.
Yeah, that's my signature. That's my signature. That's like a key for the door.
Oh, I love it.
Doors,
Fyah.
Yeah, man. A Fyah, the unstoppable.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
The other one, Let Me Touch You. Great song, great vibe too. And what was the story behind it?
Well, I did that song for my wife, you know. I did that song for my wife.
I guess you must really be inspired for sure by the people around you, the people in your family, your children, your wife, and for sure.
Yeah, I do, because you know what I mean. And it's not just them alone inspire me. I get inspired from other people's life as well, and close friends and people in my surrounding, you know what I mean. But my family inspire me a lot as well, you know what I mean, because they support me. I get the support from them. So that's great.
They're there in the worst and the worst moment and the best moment. So you know, it's to that's what I've learned to appreciate love more is the family, and be more with, you know, taking care of it and really make it flourish, the relation. And it's very important. After all, they are the people around you, and they are the people not trusting you also, and knowing that they have trust in you can bring you very, very far. Like I say, my Empress give me strength. That's what it is.
Yeah. Because remember, she's the next part of, you know, is the next half that, you know what I mean. So if that next half don't function, it's hard for you to function. Because if half of you're not functioning, it's not possible for the next half to function. If the next half function, it's not going to function powerful enough. But when time the two come together and you work together, it's only better. You know what I mean?
What about the show you perform at? How is it? How's your schedule for the summer? Is it like jam packed?
Yeah, no. Well, I had a better summer last year, to be honest, because I was touring. I was on the road with the Six Nation band. You know, I went quite a few places in Europe. But this summer now, I'm doing more videos, because I did a video last week Sunday, and I'm gonna do a video next 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So I'm doing more videos, visual stuff now, doing some recording. I'm getting myself ready for 2018. You know what I mean? I'm doing more shows. I just got a new booking agency and stuff like that in Europe. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm focusing on at the moment. Mostly videos and recording and stuff like that, interviews and radio stuff. So next year, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm available worldwide. Same, I'm still available whenever show pop up.
Because the process of having shows book and everything, it's not always something easy. I'm sure it's, come on, there's so many reggae artists out there also that it's not a competition, it's a mission. It stays a mission, but there's a lot of artists, and I'm sure it's not easy to get your. What do you say is the key factor that you need, or the thing that you need to get your shows booked? Is it contact? Is it, do you have to, like, what would bring you more booking in your opinion?
More promotion.
Promotion. Okay.
That's why I'm doing this interview now, because I'm doing it
Okay.
because of promotion.
But that's what I want to know. Like, for me, I see it from the outside, like everybody, you know, and I sometimes I wonder, like, how can you have this show booked? Like, I look at Anthony B. He's all over the place, you know.
Yeah,
He's
because he's fully established, and you know what I mean. He's been doing it a while, so he stamped his name. So that's what it's all about, you know what I mean.
yeah.
But the more promotion you get, it's better for you as an artist, you know what I mean, and it's important. So, as I said, that's the reason why I'm here doing this interview now, because of the promotion. You know what I mean? After the platform, the people that are going to see it after we finish it, and it's on YouTube, they can go there and watch back this interview and stuff like that. So.
But that's what I wanted to give the chance. You know, I'm just here to do my part, to help to do my thing. But that's what I want to give the chance to some artists to have more promotion, and like, you know, there's artists out there that have really great vibe like you, and that deserve help. You know, we all deserve help. We all need help. We cannot do things alone, so we all need help. And my ways of seeing things, always helping people. So for sure, it was a natural thing for me. But what's your next project? Do you have like, now you're into visual making, you want to make more videos? What's coming for the next few months other than videos?
Well, I have some things in the pipeline, but they're not fully confirmed as yet. So I don't even want to talk about them, you know what I mean? But I have some shows coming up and stuff like that in Europe, and quite a few things in pipeline.
What about collaboration with the other artists? Because I didn't discover you through other artists, because many artists that I discover, it's through collaboration with other artists, like whatever, I listen to a song of Jason or whoever, and then there's another artist like Dre Island, then I'm like, who's that Dre Island? I go listen to him. You know, that's how I discover other artists. So do you attach a lot of importance to collaboration with other artists, and do you find that hard to make happen?
Not really, but I choose who I want to collab with, you know what I mean? Because
okay, you're not gonna do things just to say you do things with someone and that's it. No, you get a vibe with the person.
To have some form of connection to do it. So, you know, you have a couple of artists that I would love to collab with, but everything is just time. Time is the master, you know what I mean? But I've done quite a few. I've did one with Jamaican, one with Turbulence, you know what I mean? And I did one with Zamunda years ago as well, and I did one with Ayactane. Well, you know what I mean?
Because also today it's easier than ever to record the music. You don't even need to meet each other to do a song together, so it becomes easier. Like, even you can have a own mini studio and make your beats at home. Do you have stuff like that? Do you play any instrument?
Well, I'm learning how to play the guitar at the moment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's in the process of me getting my own studio as well. You know what I mean?
So it's all the vision is there. The vision is there. It's to get there, so for sure. Also, it's to
in the process of getting my own local studio at home where I could do my recording and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? So
that's great. That the goal is to at one point also, you know, you're an independent artist. You're not signed under any major label.
No,
right?
I'm not. No pen to paper.
No pen to paper.
You know what I mean?
But you have people around you,
No.
because it takes a team also. That's what we were saying. You need some kind of a team.
Yeah, we have people who are helping us in different areas, you know what I mean? Like Live MB Music, you know what I mean? Do give thanks for the strength, Jagger, you know what I mean? And we, you know, my next half, which is my partner, she's very supportive. of what I'm doing and helped me a lot. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
have friends, you know what I mean? I have people back in Jamaica as well, you know what I mean? Mike Marsh, you know what I mean? I would say my road manager. Even though I'm not there to be on the road with him, but any little paperwork or anything like that, he's the one who take care of that for me. So you know what I mean? So we have one and two help, which we do give thanks, you know. But it's always, you know, good to have more.
But
Still,
and that's it. That's why I show up also to help. And there's a lot of mostly when you that's it. It's just helping one another and helping each other. I think we can go a long way like that, and we can certainly bring a different vibe at one point eventually here on Earth. That's what we need. We need more love, like you say. So that's the goal, to spread the love and don't let the love die. We can't afford to let the love die, but yeah, that's it. So no, that's great. I know a lot more about you, but that's it. What's your vision for that's it, the future, and where I do you plan on like, because I see some artists around you like Jehorney. Do you know Jehorney?
yeah, I know him.
Great man, great man. I would see you do something with him. I like him. He's very, I'm very connected with him too. And I see him around. I'm like, Unstoppable Fyah and Jehorney, that would be good. Check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
I did a show last year, August in Denmark with him as well.
Ah,
But you know what I mean? Whatever should happen will happen in the right
that's
time
it.
because time is the master, you know what I mean? So
Everything,
I'm just here to do my part.
everything takes timing, bro. It's that's the essence of. Sometimes our timing is not nature timing, also. So we must be very patient. I think if you rise in love with patience, you're gonna win.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm being patiently, you know what I mean? Because I believe in what I'm doing and I know one day will give me that listening ears. That's all I want now, just listening ears. And I know it will happen time and no worries.
But
So, yeah.
your voice is resonating very far now. So no, I think you're on the way for a great career, bro. I suggest you keep on keeping on, and don't let go of your dreams. For sure, don't let your dreams die. For sure, that's what we don't want. And for that, it's showing up every day, practice, and that's it. And more people, coming forward to help is always good. So that's how we're gonna do something together. But thank you very much for. I went through pretty much everything I wanted to ask you. I don't want to hold you too long. Sometimes I do it an hour, but I find it's a bit long. So I don't want to. The attention span of us in general is not very high. So sometimes it's just better.
Yeah, man. I do give thanks, man, for to share with you as well and to
No,
you know
it's a great moment. I always give thanks for every time I have to connect with another reggae artist and a great man like you, a hard-working man. And that's what I said, great synchronicity. That's what you have written on your shirt, working hard.
yeah, work hard and stay humble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I
And
had it written on my sheet. I'm like, I was gonna describe you as a hard-working man. So keep working
I
hard.
am definitely
Keep working
because my
hard.
work ethic.
Keep shining your light.
I
Keep
will.
shining. That's it. And we're in business. So thank you very much, bro. And we're gonna do it again anytime when you are available, or me. I'm always here. I'm always here to help, available for anybody. It's just there's no ego here. It's not about ego or fame or no. It's about us waking up. Also waking up to our greatness, because so many of us are still, under the illusion of knowing, also very very potent in our society. So just do your thing, focus on love, like my bro Unstoppable Fyah. Show some
Yeah,
love,
man.
show some love,
Blessed love. You hear that?
respect, and
More love.
we see each other very soon. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm sure there was a few people in the chat. Yeah, I have my brother Flattered Subgenius, Elevate Your Mind, Leslie. thanks guys for being here live and direct with us and Unstoppable Fyah, and we will be back another now.
Blessed love. More love.
Yeah, man. Respect.